Captain Love, we recorded it in an entirely different way than we had done any of the past records. Usually we get a record deal and a budget, and then we figure out what producer we want to work with, or we get to work with, and then we go to the studio and record and mix and basically stay there until like the budget is exhausted, and when we're done, it's done. With Captain Love, we had a different situation because a good friend of ours, Jeremy Ferguson, has this. By the time we were ready to begin recording, he has this like functioning studio in Nashville, and he's been a good friend of ours for a long time, and we knew that it would be a good personality matchup to work with him. And also, since it was Jeremy's place, it was kind of like a no pressure situation.
Let's go fight like men tomorrow. Let's find a different mind, bloody his face and leave him blind. Then we laugh and feel inspired. I'm tired, but I still have the strong desire.
Usually I'm just like here stewing over something, like I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to think of some stuff to write in a song, like lines and stuff, and it almost kind of becomes like this weird like OCD thing after a while. You're like thinking, I gotta get have to get this, like, and then you listen to it over and over 100 times and you record it different, and then you change the lines and erase them and write it, and I mean it's just like, I feel kind of crazy sometimes, but when it's done, if it's good, then I feel really good listening to it, no matter if I have to hear it like 1,000 times or play it 1,000 times, I'm like, I know when it sticks, you know what I mean?
I used to be a little bit brighter in the morning until I got older. Said the alarm kept breaking my arms and the bed kept moving further away.
The first time we went down, we got there, we went to a rental house and rented a bunch of vintage gear, like outboard stuff, and then basically did drums, but we were tracking in like 3 to 5 day chunks, and each time we, the end of a session would be done, we'd just drive back home to Evansville, and then we'd maybe take a week or 10 days before we'd go back, and we'd have time to live with what we had done. So if there was something that after you sit with it for a week or two, you're like, that just has to be redone, it really worked out for us because we were able to redo this and get things, sort of exactly how we wanted it.
Yeah, it's not about what you need to know. You've got to think and remember what you already know.
We tried to start stripping some things away from the music, which is funny because we always talk about there's too much going on in this song. We gotta get to the skeleton of this song, and then just let it sort of be a lot more bare. And it always, and then we get to the studio and we're like, bring in the vibraphone and harpsichord, and let's hire the cello guy and fake flutes and claps and shake. And that happens on every song, and then at the end of the song it's like the kitchen sink is already in it, but we can't. That's just how we operate.
shit. Yeah, that's living. You ain't lived till you did that.
We are so serious about everything. Check out this ring. I got it from a child working on a landmine. Isn't that crazy? Well, you can take my mind. You can take my parasite. It's been a long way. You called it right.
I don't care about being famous. I don't care about being famous. Not 1 ounce do I care about being famous. It's awesome to have people like your music, and it's awesome that people come up and say, you guys changed a part of my life when I was having a bad time, or you guys were, I used to listen to you guys like back when I was a teenager or whatever, and all that, and you just really helped me along through all that. And I mean, that's great, that's awesome to hear that, because I mean, how many people get to hear certain things like that, but at the same time you're just like, man, I'm just a musician, man. I write music, and I'm glad that you found a meaning for that in your life, and that makes me feel good, But it also makes me feel like, I don't know, kind of weird. It's like I'm just writing songs, man. But thank you very much.
It's no surprise that we're unreal. The work's been done, now see it